the Armed Forces provides amazing training.
I think about veterans as people who have already figured out how to serve.
My military skills have been essential.
Hiring veterans is a great business case. They're the best employees we have. They're flexible, hardworking, and they're used to a global workplace.
If that isn't an asset to any company, I don't know what is.
Hiring America, the award-winning television job fair for American veterans. Connecting you with companies who know your value. Learn about employers who are actively hiring today and organizations that support veterans. Your future success starts right here on Hiring America. Hiring America is produced in cooperation with the VFW. No one does more for veterans.
Welcome to Hiring America, the television series that helps military veterans find jobs and transition into meaningful careers. I'm Lauren Wonko on location with the Home Depot in Atlanta. We'll be talking with Team Depot about their intention to help build homes for veterans throughout the U.S. We'll also help connect you to job openings. Log on to our website, hiringamerica.net, for more information, and follow us on our Facebook page and Twitter.
So I think we're going to go ahead and kick this off. Look, I would start out by saying, number one, thank you for coming out here, right? So we're privileged enough to work for a company that can give back, and all you guys and gals are here because you want to volunteer and change other people's lives, make them better. And so I'm just grateful that we work for a company where one of our core values is giving back. So thank everybody. Give yourself a hand for coming out today.
Since 2011, the Home Depot Foundation has donated more than $105 million to help build and transform more than 22,000 homes for veterans nationwide. Joining us to discuss this impressive venture on the site of one of these projects is Craig Menear, the chairman and CEO of the Home Depot. Craig, welcome to Hiring America.
Thank you, Lauren.
The Home Depot is known for its distinctive culture. Why is that so important?
Well, it's probably the greatest gift our founders ever gave us, and we're a values-based company. And the culture is a key part of why people come to Home Depot. You know, it's all about taking care of your associates, taking care of your customers, and Bernie Marcus, one of our founders, always used to say, when you do those two things, everything else takes care of itself. And he's right.
When you look around at this project site and you see all of these Team Depot volunteers dedicating their time to work on homes for veterans, how does it make you feel?
Well, they're out here actually on their own time, donating their time. And again, that's part of who we are as an orange-blooded family, and we believe the community is part of that family. You know, Lauren, I tell you, I meet with associates every single week. And one of the questions that I always ask associates, how did you get to the Home Depot? And the story, more times than that, comes back as, you know, I came to Home Depot with a thought in mind that it'd be a part-time job to fill in. And you know, many of those associates then 15 years later are standing there talking to me, and they love the orange-blooded culture that we have at the Home Depot.
You're here on the job working just as hard as the rest of the volunteers. Where does the passion come from personally for you?
Well, personally for me, it comes from the fact that we want to be good partners in the communities that we serve, and it comes also from the fact that my father's a veteran. He served in World War II. And when it comes to veterans, we have a very special place in our heart for veterans. Our message is that we care and that we're here to help, and we're going to do everything we can to try to make sure that they have a safe place to call home.
When you think about more than 22,000 homes for veterans who need them, do you think what's next?
Now, there's a lot of veterans that still need help. We have an aging population of veterans who want to stay in their homes longer. So part of what we do is help modify their homes so that they can do that and they can get around comfortably and be safe in their homes. And we have a lot of veterans coming back disabled who also need help. And so there's plenty of work to do to take care of our veterans.
How do you feel when you look around after a long day of work here?
It's awesome. I mean, this whole community that's being built here is fantastic. It really is. We're proud to participate with Habitat to make this all happen, and you know, the city of Atlanta and the support we get from them. So it's a small way for us to give back to the community.
I can imagine when you do the home dedications, it just inspires you to want to keep doing and keep giving back.
It is. It's thrilling to know that somebody who has worked side by side with our volunteers is going to take possession of a home They're going to get the training, the counseling, the help that they need to how to maintain that home and get it at just an awesome value.
Because here at the Home Depot, you really understand the value of having a home, something a lot of us take for granted, right?
Right, and obviously that's a key piece of what drives our business. When you think about new home ownership, at the house that I was working on today, this mother's first home she is ever going to own, which is just exciting. And home ownership is an important piece of driving our business. So it's a way, again, for us to give back to the community and also support our business.
What do you love most about working at the Home Depot?
It's an awesome place to work. We're a competitive, passionate bunch of people who just have a great time trying to fight the battle in the marketplace and bring great value for our customers every single day and great service in our stores and online. And so, look, if you are thinking about joining the company, why not join the Home Depot and come put that apron on with us?
Craig, thanks for joining us here on Hiring America.
Thank you, Lon.
We'll be back with more from Team Depot in a moment.
Continue the conversation on our Facebook page and Twitter, and visit our website at hiringamerica.net.
At this time, I'd like to officially thank Home Depot. We obviously couldn't do this without you. I can't think of anyone that I would rather have build a home for me than Home Depot. I mean, come on. Y'all know what you're doing.
Hi, everybody. I want to thank Team Home Depot for coming out and supporting my home. The past 7 days has been so amazing to me. And I just want to thank everybody. I've met some really wonderful, caring people over these past 7 weeks. And for this, you guys, I really thank you.
Thank you for your help. When we talk about being orange-blooded, working side by side with Jessica, with her family, to see her move in this beautiful home, I mean, that's really what it's all about. That's what makes Home Depot so special. All right, let's get it going. Give me an H. O. M. E. P. E. P. O. T. What's that spell? I can't hear you. What are we gonna do? Give back. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it.
Joining us is Eric Schelling, Director of Talent Acquisition for the Home Depot. Eric has joined his fellow associates in giving back to veterans through Team Depot. He joins us at a project site to discuss one of the company's core values of giving back. Eric, thanks so much for joining us here.
Absolutely, thank you.
Team Depot has helped transform over the past 4 years more than 22,000 homes for veterans. Why do it?
We have 8 core values, and one of our core values is giving back. Another one is actually doing the right thing. So we give back to our veterans every single day in thousands of projects across the country because they gave back to us, they took care of us, and we take care of them.
What is Team Depot?
Team Depot is a volunteer associate-based group. So basically it's our employees who all come together and they volunteer working with some of our partners to do projects like this all over. And what's amazing is when you see them doing these volunteer projects, they're not just standing around thinking to themselves, oh, what do you want me to do? They're like, what do we need to do? How do we get this done? How do we accomplish for this veteran?
How do you go about choosing the veterans who end up in these lovely homes?
We work with our nonprofit partners and they choose who the veterans are that are in need of housing and services.
You work with a team of people to make this all possible.
Oh, a huge team of people. So not only are thousands of associates who actually do this work on projects across the country, but we also have thousands of partners and vendors and suppliers that we work with to make this happen.
And the Home Depot supplies the supplies needed to make this all happen.
That is correct. So it's the supplies, it's the labor, and of course it's the time. And so it's, again, part of our core values of giving back, so we invest our time and our labor and our services as much as we possibly can.
Why is it so important to do this?
Home Depot is a family. And so working for Home Depot is not like you're working for a company. You are working for your own family. So you go home to your family, and then when you go to work, you're with your family. So Home Depot takes care of our veterans. Home Depot takes care of the communities that we serve and that we live in, and takes care of our associates, all of us individually. Just like the military, you're not by yourself. You are with one huge family who is there to support you.
How does it make you feel to know that there are veterans in more than 22,000 homes throughout this country because of your efforts?
There are so many veterans who, not through the choices of their own, who come home from war and have things that have happened to them, and now they're disabled. And so we do things for their homes, and not only doing projects like the houses that we do here today, but also doing repairs for homes for those who have to have adjustments made to their homes so they can actually live independently. Whether it's lowering cabinets so people can reach them, or whether it's putting ramps in, or doing different things to their bathrooms to make it easier and more accessible for them. Atlanta just happens to be where we are today, but we have projects going on every single week all over the country with thousands of our associates from all of our stores, distribution centers, and our store support centers.
What's the best part about doing this for you?
I'm proud that I get to represent Home Depot. I'm proud that I get to be a part of this. I've been in corporate America my entire career, and I've been with Home Depot for 6 years, and it's the best 6 years I've ever had in my career because I feel like I am part of something bigger than me.
Eric, what's your message to those watching interested in a job here at the Home Depot?
What I would say is, do you want to work for a company that's separate from you, or do you want to work for a company that's your family? If you want to work for a company that's your family, then why wouldn't you work for the Home Depot?
Eric, thanks for joining us here on Hiring America.
Thank you.
This Military Minute is brought to you by the Veterans of Foreign Wars. The VFW has a place for you.
Sergeant Chuck Dybel couldn't stand the idea of someone he didn't know risking their life for him and his family, so he decided it was his job to make that sacrifice. He enlisted in the Army in 2008 and served as an airborne ranger. When Chuck got home, he planned to finish his undergrad in political science at the University of Arizona, then on to law school. But his plans were nearly interrupted when his GI Bill just couldn't quite cover the costs. That's when the VFW stepped in with a Sport Clips Help a Hero scholarship. Help a Hero scholarships are awarded twice throughout the year, exclusively to service members and veterans, and help cover the cost of tuition and fees. So far this year, 85 veterans have received scholarships. Applications are currently being accepted for the 2016 spring semester. For more information on the Help a Hero Scholarship Program, log on to vfw.org. With his education costs covered, Sergeant Dybel can now concentrate on what's really important, his upcoming wedding to Jenna, and serving his country in some other capacity.
Hiring America will be back in a moment.
Today we're giving back to the community, particularly our veterans who deserve much more than what they currently receive.
I've been giving back all my life through the military, through DOD, and it's finally paid off to actually give back also with Home Depot.
For me, giving back is kind of the same reason that I joined the military in the first place. It's to be something bigger than just myself, to be a part of something where you can help out.
To me, giving back is very important. Like my parents used to say, it's important to always extend a hand. And that's what we're here for today.
I've always learned that as a veteran, you have to support everybody. A lot of veterans don't get the support that they actually need. So for me, being here just to support the veteran, it's awesome.
I've got 3 kids. The biggest part of my life now is making sure that they have a nice, safe home that they can be in. To be able to give that to somebody else is extremely rewarding.
It reminds me so much of the military, how you come together to be able to accomplish a mission at the end of the day.
Home Depot is a family. If you're looking for a career, come to Home Depot.
It's a pleasure being out here serving our veterans, and look forward to the next event.
We're happy to welcome Joyce Riggs to Hiring America. Joyce is an Army veteran who served 6 years, joining the Home Depot in 2003 as a human resources manager. She is one of the veteran volunteers helping the Home Depot and Habitat for Humanity build homes for fellow veterans. Joyce, welcome to Hiring America.
Thank you.
What are you doing here today?
I'm here to give back because I want to be a part of a team that's committed to driving not only the opportunities of service, but also the opportunity to show that we're going to walk the same talk. Veterans are very special people, and they have very special needs, and knowing that Home Depot is a company that's willing to contribute to those needs is exciting. So I'm happy to be a part of that experience. So many of our veterans who come out of the military and they don't have this kind of an opportunity, nor do they even know where to start to obtain this kind of an opportunity. It's humbling, to really see that we can be a part of someone's life-changing experience.
What's the best part of all of this?
The best part, I think, is seeing the smiles, and then also just working alongside with people who are going to reap the benefit. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of having another helping hand. People have in mind what they want to do, but they don't always have the resources to do it. So when you can provide that resource, whether it's from a financial perspective or whether it's just, hey, I'm just here and available to help you out, that's the part that creates that humbling experience for you, because you know that you're doing something for somebody who can't necessarily get it done for themselves.
Do you think this also sheds light on the fact that there are veterans in need all over this country?
Absolutely. Our veteran population is a population that sometimes is just not in tune with where all the opportunities are. I mean, there are a lot of services for veterans, but we have to do a better job at making sure that our veterans know what those services are. And Home Depot is an organization committed to driving that kind of service for our veterans, which is why I'm proud to work for the organization.
What do you love most about working for the Home Depot?
You know, I think it's the opportunities that it affords people, irregardless of your education, your background, your race, your gender. It truly is an organization that looks to your skill set, that gives you an opportunity to grow, to develop. It's going to make an investment in you, and I think that's why I've invested in the company as I have. It absolutely is a company that takes care of its people.
What's your message for those watching interested in a job at the Home Depot?
If you're looking for a job and you join the Home Depot, you're going to find a career. I think a lot of us come thinking, oh, you know, I need a job, I'm going to start here, kind of get my feet wet, find something else, but then you end up staying and it becomes a career for you.
Joyce, thanks so much for joining us here on Hiring America.
Thank you. Just glad to be here.
The U.S. trucking industry has committed to hiring 100,000 veterans in the next 2 years. Military experience, regardless of MOS, is highly valued. You can find these jobs from leading employers on the website truckingtrack.org. One of the leading employers of veterans in the trucking industry is Ryder.
The transportation industry is the backbone of America. There isn't anything that you could purchase for your home or in any store that didn't arrive on a truck. The military prepared me to become a driver because one of the primary focuses in the military is punctuality, being on time, and also being responsible for yourself and responsible for others. And that helped me as I transitioned into civilian life. I like being out on the road. You're captain of your own ship. You're responsible for your safety, the safety of those around you, and making sure that the product that you're carrying gets to where it's supposed to be, when it's supposed to be there in a safe manner. What attracted me to Ryder was the fact that Ryder is a national company. It's well recognized all over the United States. Pretty much anywhere that I want to live, I can find a Ryder truck location. I would tell someone interested looking for a job driving trucks to come to Ryder. They have great benefits and you get to work with a lot of great people.
Check out these companies and organizations actively seeking veterans. Hiring America will be back in a moment.
Thanks for watching. The information we've just shared is all on our website, hiringamerica.net. Log on and find out about more companies who are hiring veterans. Post comments on our Facebook page or send us suggestions that can help us help you. I'm Lauren Wonko with the Home Depot in Atlanta. Join us next week for another episode of Hiring America.
Hiring America is produced in cooperation with the VFW. No one does more for veterans. Promotional consideration provided by JetBlue Airways. This program made possible by the generous support of the following companies: